Greetings and salutations, Relaxed Gamer Nation, and welcome back to Space Engineers Proto-Tech Raiders with me, Relaxed Gamer. I'm the only one here. Hello. So, if you missed the last episode, which you shouldn't have, because this is probably getting dropped exactly the same time, if not uh, just an hour later or whatever, we did a little bit of an overview of the fieldwork update in world here. We also mentioned that if you have an old save and you like to use rotors and hinges and pistons and multiples of rotors, hinges, and pistons in any combination, you need to make sure that in your save you have share inertia tensor on. It's toggled off by default now for all saves. So go into your save file and enable your share inertia tensor at the very least. Maybe your rotor limits and all that stuff as well. Because I found in this in this save that I had to turn that on in the save, and then go around and re-enable all my share inertia tensors on everything else that needed share inertia tensor. This does not need share inertia tensor. So make sure you do that before your base explodes. Because it will likely explode. And it will not be so glorious. Most likely. Or it could be very glorious. Who knows? Anyway, I got to do a few things on here. I got to fix up our solar panels. Oh, note is that I have MES and assertive combat turned off for the time being. Because I want to fully be able to explore the new encounters that pop up every now and then. Strangely, I think I have to fix my save file because they're not popping up as often as they used to. That's both a good thing and a bad thing. So I'll look into that. But for this episode, we're just going to deal with it. I made a mistake. I screwed up. I was in creative mode. Yep, I know. Creative mode. And I accidentally finished this refinery. It was only missing a few cooling parts, but I don't entirely remember how much it was missing. I think it was missing 2 cooling units and a bunch of panels. I'm not entirely sure. And I accidentally finished it. But that should be fine. Because in order to make any of this stuff in here, you need Proto-Tech scrap as a material. And I do not have a lot of Proto-Tech scrap. Let's see. Scrap. Yeah, I have exactly 13 Proto-Tech scrap. That's not enough very much, I think. What I do want to do is get the fusion reactor built up. So it needs capacitors, cooling units, and panels. So the only thing that doesn't require Proto-Tech scrap is the panels. They just require regular stuff. So once I got the cooling units up and acquired a few more panels, I would have been able to get it to this point. Unfortunately, I screwed up. Sorry. But I'm not changing that. It's still going to be difficult enough to make those prototype parts, but because I need the scrap. But yeah, I screwed up. Sorry about that. But let's go over to our base and actually start getting that reactor in place. I have no idea where I'm going to put it, though. I might have to bore out a bit. I might have to bore out a bunch of stuff to fit in that reactor, and I don't know how much space I have. I think I can fit it behind the cargo container and the hangar. In fact, I've already got into the... Okay. In the last episode, we got some guns in. We brought the drill in. Could technically tear this down for the scrap and other stuff. Or I'll build a ship around it. I'm not sure. It can't sit in here, though. Oh. I was like, whoa, what happened here? Oh, it was just the way I was looking. It looked like it was that the landing gear weren't hooked up to anything. But yeah, I'm not going to revert that refinery, not the refinery, the assembler to what it was, because I honestly don't remember what it was at. I think I had like maybe some panels left to get, and that was it, or something. I don't know. Okay, I can. Here's a hangar. We can build up our hangar. I need parts. What are you? Okay. Okay, that'll work. I think. Ooh. Wait. Is that new? Must be. Oh, we didn't. I don't think we have the jump distance for that, though. Should we take the scout up? No, that can only go 4,000 tops. This can probably only go 4,000 tops if we're lucky. Jump. Oh, no, we can only go 2,000 tops. Why? That doesn't seem right.
Energy low.
2,500. That doesn't seem right. I think I need to build a smaller smaller ship, maybe cruiser size ship or something like that, instead of a battleship. Put in a bunch of jump drives. I could build off of this. No. I think I need to build a new ship. Something that's not quite as large, doesn't have a lot of interior on it. I think maybe just a long corridor. Doesn't have any drone launch tubes. And has a small hangar. And a lot of thrust. Yeah, I think I should actually do that. How many jump drive? I honestly don't know. I would have to build the ship and then start putting jump drives in and see how far I can actually jump. Okay, let's go into here. Let's fix our solar panels up. Don't need this stuff in here anymore. Let's fix our solar panels up. I need parts. admin stuff is off, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I don't want to cheat again.
Energy critical.
Energy critical. Oh yeah, we have new cargo terminals, don't we?
Inventory full.
So let's make use of that. That actually fits in nicely there. We need steel. Where's my steel? Oh, I'm looking on the wrong cargo container. Here we go. Those. Some of those. And we'll let build and repair do the rest. But yeah, I think I should build a little cruiser. So rude. Yeah, I should be able to fit those in here as well. That's wrong. There we go. Now that solar panel's up and running. Cool. For this solar panel, it got wrecked pretty hard. want this to go too far past this. Camera. Fine. Go into my turret controllers. Oh shoot, which is which? I think this, no, maybe it's that. I think it's that. Just a quick reminder, make sure you name your stuff. This is, oops. Camera ST01, right? Solar Tower 01. ST, ST0. Did I not? Did I seriously do that? I wouldn't doubt it. I did. Yep. Camera ST. Oh, okay. And rotor elevation. Okay. Yep.
Inventory full.
I think that's as far as I can go down here.
Inventory full.
Oh, more solar panels. Yay! I'm just gonna go basic. Oh wait. We can't have these.
Inventory full.
Reason why we can't have those? Because if by chance it decides to flip this way, that's gonna cause a problem anyway. Okay. What are you sitting at? Negative 85. Okay. So if we go in here, then it shouldn't flip that other way. Okay. Back over here. Let's change a whole bunch of stuff, but in fact, let's get rid of everything over here.
Inventory full.
Top of the reactor. I actually want our Proto-Tech Reactor to go in, get attached to this in some way. So let's find somebody. Oh wait. Okay. We need some Prototech RAM, right? Yeah, we don't have any of those. We need another frame. So we're gonna have to be on the search for some Prototech. That one's too far away. Do we have any? Identified signals, ground base, Arian. Yeah, we don't have any any ground signals or random encounters popping up. Wait. Hold on, hold on. Be right back. So, I just realized something. That's why I put a cut in here quickly. I didn't have cargo ships or random encounters on. I'm not sure if that was me that said that or if it was when I had MES installed and or assert installed that it automatically ticked those off to prioritize their stuff from showing up. I'm not entirely sure, but that is now on. So we should get random encounters now. In as well as the Factorum encounters. Now, I kind of want to go over there and check that out. It's going to require a few jumps. So, you know what? Instead of doing that, we're just going to quickly take a look. Yeah. It might be cheaty, but I don't think I'm going to get there anytime soon. And I got to put a temporary cut into this episode here. You know what I would like to be able to do? Disable certain Factorum encounters. Because I don't like these encounters. They're a pain in the butt. There's usually nothing of great value on board. I'm not saying there's no value on board. I'm just saying it's not something that I'm going to go out of my way and chase a ship with. Is what? I'll probably be able to find what? I'll probably be able to find what? Like a jump drive, maybe, if we're lucky. Or maybe some batteries. I'm not sure. But anyway, I think I'm going to put a cut in this episode. I'll come back here. You won't notice much. And I'll see you guys in the next part.